Well, viewers, the Ram Mandir promise has been fulfilled just this month. The Gyanvapi truth is out and the Hindu side has now made fresh pleas in the Supreme Court seeking a scientific ASI survey of the alleged shivling that was found in the Wazoo Khana in the complex. Next month, that is February, BJP government in Uttarakhand is likely to pass the UCC bill in the state assembly. In March, campaigning for Lok Sabha elections will be at its peak. So is the Hindu consolidation complete ahead of 2024? Will this help the BJP achieve mission 400 plus? Let's first take you to Uttar Pradesh to show you how after Ram Lalla, the Gyanvapi is the big talking point. Watch this face-off between the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Samajwadi Party on the ASI survey report.
काशी विश्वनाथ धाम में, ज्ञानवापी में ये एसआई की रिपोर्ट सामने आ रही है। ये एसआई की रिपोर्ट क्या बताती है? बहुत कुछ आपके सामने उदाहरण प्रस्तुत करता है। हम आजादी की लड़ाई को अपनी आंखों से नहीं देखे, देश को आजाद होते समय हम नहीं देखे, लेकिन जब देश अपनी आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहा था, हर घर तिरंगा के माध्यम से हम इस महोत्सव में सहभागी बने थे, क्योंकि हमारे पूर्वजों ने इसको नहीं किया। हम राम पर इसलिए क्योंकि राम हमारे पूर्वज थे, कृष्ण हमारे पूर्वज हैं। ये केवल हमारी आस्था नहीं, हमारी विरासत भी है और हम उस परंपरा पर गौरव की अनुभूति करते हैं।
आस्था से जुड़ा हुआ मुद्दा है, उस पर राजनीतिक विषय नहीं है, लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी चाहती है कि इस पर राजनीति हो। मुख्यमंत्री जी को आखिर ज्ञानवापी पे बोलने की आवश्यकता क्यों पड़ी? न्यायपालिका में मुद्दा है, न्यायपालिका है को ही अंतिम तय करना है, सरकार को नहीं तय करना है। हम समाजवादियों को नहीं तय करना है या विपक्षी किसी दल को नहीं तय करना है। उस पर राजनीति क्यों हो रही है? ये तो न्यायपालिका का विषय है, क्योंकि उनके पास मुद्दे नहीं हैं। वो चाहते हैं कि मंदिर पर चर्चा हो, मस्जिद पर चर्चा हो, हिंदू और मुसलमान पर चर्चा हो। न्यायपालिका का जो भी फैसला होगा वो इस देश के हिंदू मुसलमान ने हमेशा माना है, आगे भी मानेंगे।
Let's now tell you about the big development in the Gyanvapi case. After the ASI report established the presence of a pre-existing temple in the complex, the Hindu side has moved the Supreme Court with a plea seeking ASI survey of the Wazoo Khana area and the shivling-like structure that it claims has been found there. Listen in to what the Mandir side is claiming.
जो व्यास परिवार है उनकी तरफ से हमने सिविल सूट दायर किया था और उसमें मूलतः ये मांग की थी कि जो व्यास तहखाना है जिसमें नवंबर 1993 तक पूजा हो रही थी, उस तहखाने पर रिसीवर अपॉइंट किया जाए। मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ 17 जनवरी 2024 को माननीय डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट वाराणसी ने वहाँ पे डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट को रिसीवर के तौर पर नियुक्त कर दिया है और उसमें अभी आगे की सुनवाई होनी है और इसलिए इस मामले की सुनवाई अब कल के लिए निर्धारित की गई है। आज अंजुमन इंतजामिया की तरफ से एडजमेंट आ गया। पूजा के अधिकार के लिए भी याचिका डाली, पूजा के आधार के लिए भी याचिका डाली है, पर देखते हैं कल सुनवाई होती तो उसमें क्या होता है। नहीं, तहखाना तो सिर्फ एक व्यास परिवार का है जिसपे इस समय रिसीवर नियुक्त हो चुका है 17 जनवरी के ऑर्डर से, और बाकी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में याचिका डाली 8 और तहखाने खुलवाने के लिए।
In the meanwhile, interestingly, Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has confirmed that the UCC committee in Uttarakhand has completed its draft and its report will be delivered on the 5th of February, after which the report will be brought before the cabinet and steps will be taken by the assembly to enact the UCC.
UCC हमारा इस विधानसभा का जो चुनाव 2022 में उत्तराखंड का था, उसमें हमारा संकल्प था। कमेटी ने अपना काम पूरा कर लिया है और उन्होंने हमको बताया है कि 2 तारीख को वो हमको ड्राफ्ट दे देंगे और उनका ड्राफ्ट देने के बाद उसका आकलन करेंगे, उसको मंत्रिमंडल में लाएंगे। उसके बाद विधानसभा में जो विधेयक बनने की दिशा में, एक्ट बनने की दिशा में जो कार्रवाई होती है, उस कार्रवाई को हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे।
And while Mandir and UCC are BJP's 2024 mantras, what's the opposition doing? BJP accuses the opposition of resorting to minority appeasement. During Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra in Assam, BJP, remember, accused Rahul Gandhi of holding rallies only in those places where members of the Muslim community are more than 30% in population. In Bengal, Mamata Banerjee has been accused of invoking the term kafir in the Harmony Yatra on the day of Pran Pratishtha in Delhi. Arvind Kejriwal is accused of indulging in competitive Hindutva with the BJP. So is 2024 going to be about Hindu consolidation versus minority appeasement? Let's quickly open this up with our guest joining us this evening. We have with us political analyst Mithun Vijay Kumar along with Advocate Ahmed Ayaz, a political analyst himself. Mithun, how would you respond to the host of opposition reactions coming in कि BJP तो सिर्फ मंदिर, मस्जिद और भगवान के बारे में 2022 के चुनाव बनाना चाहती है? So it's all linked to 2024 elections and the BJP is doing it deliberately.
See, I think everything has its own importance. In the last 10 years, you see, BJP has delivered on infrastructure development, you call it road development, railway development, airports, any sector you name it, they have done a good progress in those sectors. And everything has its own importance, and preserving culture is as important as any infrastructural development. Neglecting the wounds of the past is like building a house on cracked foundations. So what BJP is doing right now is breaking the cycle of pain and heal the wounds inflicted upon Hindus, and they're trying to build a harmonious society, and that requires some level of intergenerational healing. So they're trying to build that. So we need to understand that there have been things that have gone wrong in the past, and they're just trying to fix that. And if the liberals or the so-called Congress, they support the rights of indigenous people in other countries, if the entire world celebrates the indigenous war cry of New Zealand MP inside the parliament, why are Hindus an exception when it comes to matters around cultural revival, and why is BJP being targeted? I think the mistake that Congress did is that they did not participate in a celebration when the entire country was in a very joyous mood. Okay. So that's the mistake they have done, and I don't think BJP has to take a hit for that.
Okay. Mr. Ahmed Ayaz, Mithun Vijay Kumar calls it a mistake, calls the decision by the opposition, many in the opposition, to skip the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lalla a mistake. But the opposition was most certainly caught in a catch-22 situation, and that's why they refrained from the ceremony while coming up with parallel ideas. For example, what Arvind Kejriwal planned all through the national capital, what Mamata Banerjee planned while carrying out that harmonious rally in which she invoked the word kafir and also attempted to threaten in the name of Allah. So while all of this is being done, to take away the limelight from the BJP, is the opposition in a position to raise these questions with the BJP?
See, any religious activity is purely personal, and one goes by the faith he has or she has, and as such it can't be considered as a issue which we call of some national importance or at government level, whether and by the party at a national level. See, you must have seen on 22nd, it was almost a festivity created. It's not that some individual did it. It was done by the BJP, knowingly that BJP is a national party. It's not only for Hindus, it is for all communities. So if a national party is a party for all communities, why do they celebrate a particular community's religious affair? So what does it mean? And then we have seen that the Prime Minister himself has been there. So that the religious activity could have been best done by some guru there, some senior guru there, which is normally being done. Why should the Prime Minister do it? Even for that purpose, if this is a Muslim activity, Muslim religious activity, why should a Prime Minister do it? You see, Mr. Modi is not simply Modi. He did not go in his individual capacity as Modi. He was a Prime Minister there. And the dignitaries invited were, you can understand who those were. People like Ambani, Adani, and then the actors and all. It was a planned show. So it was not a show for a religious type, where an individual, where the religious leaders, religiously people, the way it happens.
No, but if what the BJP is doing, if what the BJP is doing is, catering to the Hindu community at large, the majoritarian part of the country at large, what is the opposition doing? What are many in the opposition doing? The BJP claims that if Rahul Gandhi decides to pass through Muslim-dominated regions on the day of Pran Pratishtha in Assam, it's a calculated move. If Mamata Banerjee refrains from only participating in, let's say, events being organized to celebrate the Pran Pratishtha, instead wants to carry out a harmonious multi-faith rally, it's only being done with the reason to appease the minority community. They're trying to bring out that comparison here.
No, I don't think there's any comparison, because passing through while traveling in a Muslim or any other communities area, I don't think that amounts, because what are he going to give to them? You see, just passing through means what? He is not going to deliver something, to give to something, to appease them. He would do the same what he can do the person living in an Hindu area, Hindu-dominated area. I don't think there's any comparison. Just passing through a religious area, a Muslim.
Okay, that is not a problem. But Yogi Adityanath speaking on the ASI report is a problem. Mithun Vijay Kumar, it should not be mixed with the political discourse as we speak, as we approach the 2024 elections, is what the opposition is saying. This should not be the example of BJP's 2024 agenda. These kind of examples should not be set by the BJP.
See, as I said, BJP has set examples in all the sectors, and religious or cultural revival is only one aspect of it. And I heard the other panelists say that, it was Prime Minister performing the rituals at the temple. He's wrong. It was actually Lakshmikant Dikshit, I believe that's his name, the chief priest, along with another 121 priests. They conducted the ceremony. It was not the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister was only a participant in that. And the invitations were sent to Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi as well, and they chose not to participate. And it's actually the intention of these, the opposition leaders that we question when it comes to matters like this, because Rahul Gandhi was participating in an alternate ceremony, some other religious ceremony. So the intention was actually to mock the Pran Pratishtha being done at Ram Mandir. So their intentions are being questioned, not that they can't perform an alternate ceremony or anything.
Okay, to integrate faith into political discourse is one of the focal points of the BJP while approaching the 2024 elections. Everything else that the BJP has done cannot be ignored or sidelined, is what you're saying. It can't be cherry-picked as Mr. Ahmed Ayaz is attempting to, as per Mithun Vijay Kumar. Gentlemen, we'll have to leave it at that.